What's up, family? Trail here, and we have some good information to share with you today. We have some new callings for the reinstatement of the $3,600 child tax credits. They were very popular during the pandemic, especially as uncertainty continued to rise. Also, I have some new information in regards to some new $350 cash payments for low-income families. I'm going to give you guys the details in a moment, but we need to keep this video short, so real quick, I don't have to tell you guys how much a simple press of the like button does for this video and for this channel. And also, guys, I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers before the end of this year, and I'm almost there, guys. But if you could help a brother out, okay? If you could subscribe to the channel right now, and let's go with the video. Well, guys, in breaking news, a 9th child in the United States has now tested positive for monkeypox. An additional pediatric monkeypox case has been confirmed in the state of Oregon. Now, it does say that a child in Oregon has tested positive for monkeypox. State health officials announced on Wednesday, marking the 9th reported pediatric case in the U.S. We have a known connection to a previously diagnosed case, according to Dr. Dean Seilinger, which is the health officer and state epidemiologist at the Oregon Health Authority. Now, this particular child did not get the virus at school, childcare, or another community setting. Now, the case has been linked to an adult monkeypox infection that was confirmed last month, according to officials, adding that public health authorities received the positive test results on August the 15th. So now, guys, we know that it's been affecting adults. We know that it's been affecting dogs or animals. And now we are seeing multiple cases in which it is now affecting our children. We have got to do something about it, guys. The White House has just announced that more than 1.8 million monkeypox vaccine doses are going to be available sometime next week. And in fact, they're saying that these states could have these vaccines as early as Monday. Now, again, guys, this is some good news because we definitely need to stop this thing, monkeypox, from spreading like it has been, because we definitely don't want to see this turn into what we've seen with the COVID-19 pandemic. So, again, guys, continue to be prayerful out there, continue to be safe as well, and hopefully you don't necessarily come down with this monkeypox or anyone in your circle. But also, guys, in regards to like COVID-19, most people that are being infected right now, because we are seeing the numbers continuously go up as well. It is saying right here that most people infected with Omicron variant didn't know they even had it. So yes, this is actually saying that a lot of people are walking around that have Omicron and don't even know they have it, but they're spreading it to more people. So that is really scary, guys, which is probably why we are seeing the rates continue to rise. We are seeing more cases. However, the good news is that we are not seeing a lot of severe cases in regards to people contracting COVID-19. This is much different from what we dealt with back in the beginning of the pandemic back in 2020, 2021. So again, guys, it is saying right here that the better we understand our own risk, the better we will be at protecting the health of the public as well as ourselves. So continue, guys, to stay safe out there in regards to monkeypox as well as to COVID-19. You definitely don't want to contract either of these, and hopefully we will get some form of closeness to eradicating both of these by the end of this year. Is that even possible? Anyways, guys, hey, the former president, Donald Trump, he is facing a lot of legal issues right now. I mean, they just keep coming and coming and coming. The Republicans are saying that he is just being targeted by the Democrats, and then others are saying that this is just all the dirt that he has done over the years, and now they're coming back to haunt him. So depending on which side you fall on, that is all up to you. But according to this particular article, it talks about the many legal problems that the former president is facing right now, which we know of the recent problem that he's facing, and that is because of those secret documents that he was storing at his estate in Mar-a-Lago in Florida, in which the raid by the FBI seized those, in which they seized about 11 boxes and removed those from his estate, as well as they also removed his 3 different passports, which I don't know why. I don't know if he was a flight risk or not, but they did did remove those. But yes, since then, the former president has requested those to be returned, which the FBI did state that they were going to return those back to him. However, they did not say that they were going to return those 11 boxes of documents. They are still going through the information, trying to figure out exactly what he was retaining, and he did not return back to the records administration of the White House. And so again, guys, like I said, he is facing many problems. And here recently, as of this week, hey, the judge did state that he doesn't see any reason as to why he wants to continue to keep the affidavit that was used on the raid of Mar-a-Lago. He doesn't see a reason to keep it sealed, and therefore he is saying that he is going to potentially unseal the affidavit for the American people, considering that it is widely requested by the American people, which I believe that we have the right to see this, guys. Do you agree? Especially as this is dealing with the president or the former president of this country. We definitely want to come down to the bottom of this to see exactly what was done and what was found and what was kept, and whether or not this is a real issue or if this is just targeted by the Democrats. We definitely want to receive more information in regards to this FBI raid that went on last week on the former president Donald Trump. So again, guys, that federal judge could unseal this affidavit very soon, which could give us more details into this subject matter. Now, we did surprisingly hear from the former vice president, which is Mike Pence, in which he was asked in regards to the FBI raid on the former president, which also led to different types of attacks, of threats being targeted towards our FBI agents, as well as other types of authorities, in which the former vice president did condemn those particular attacks against the FBI. He said that, look, we don't need to go that far. We definitely need to still support the FBI, any type of other authority as well, especially even if they did something that we did not agree with. We definitely don't want to put out threats towards the FBI, especially putting their lives in danger right now, which is exactly what's going on. But yes, the former Vice President Pence, he did stand up and said that he does condemn those attacks. So I'm definitely excited to see him do that as well. But he didn't stop there, guys. He also said that, look, he also wanted to remind his fellow Republicans that we can hold the Attorney General accountable for the decision that he made without attacking the rank and file law enforcement personnel at the FBI. Now, he did say that the Republican Party is the party of law and order. Our party stands with the man and woman who serve on the thin blue line at the federal, the state, and the local level. And these attacks on the FBI must stop. So again, guys, I would agree with Pence. I definitely like his statement, putting it out there. I do feel like it should have come a little bit sooner. However, he still did it. So we definitely want to give him credit for that. And then also, guys, shockingly, he was asked whether or not he would actually testify in regards to the investigation on the January 6th riot on Capitol Hill. You know, the one where everybody was calling the death sentence of Mike Pence. Yes, he said that he would actually be willing or thinking about it, testifying in that particular matter. However, he does say that because of his role as being the vice president of this country, he did state that something with the laws that he wouldn't necessarily have to do it at all. But he did kind of sort of was intrigued by the idea of whether or not he could get called to actually testify. So that is very shocking. I would love to see exactly what he has to say about this whole matter in regards to the January 6th riot, as well as many other things. But again, guys, we might not see that exactly. So we'll just have to keep our fingers crossed and hope we find out more information very soon. But moving on to some stimulus update news, guys. Hey, we do have a bit of good information, and that is because our boy Bernie Sanders, you see him right here in the picture. Yes, Senator Bernie Sanders continues to fight for the American people, our Social Security recipients. He fights for seniors, and he fights for all other Americans who considered in the middle class or the lower income individuals. And right now, guys, he is calling for the return of the $3,600 child tax credit. Now, whether or not that's going to happen, well, we still don't know as of yet, but it's good to know that he is still proposing that we reinstate the child tax credit. And as you guys know, that particular program was very popular during the pandemic season, especially as uncertainty was really at a high rate at that particular time. And this really helped Americans kind of stay out of the poverty level. So that is definitely some positive information. And now they are saying that, look, Americans could still use this child tax credit, which was around $3,600. Now, again, we have Senator Bernie Sanders seems persistent in terms of reintroducing a federal child tax credit as of late, pushing for such on the heels of the sweeping economic legislation in the form of President Joe Biden's Inflation Reduction Act. Now, he said that when Senate Democrats met to hammer out the details and vote on the scaled down Inflation Reduction Act during what he called a vote-a-rama on August the 6th, the Vermont progressive was in a combative mood in which he said that, look, I will be introducing an amendment to expand the $300 a month child tax credit for the next 5 years, paid by restoring the top corporate tax rate from 21% to 28%. So again, guys, this particular proposition is in response to the elimination of the enhanced federal child tax credit that was in place last year, as well as the rejection of the Build Back Better framework, which was opposed by all Republicans and declared dead on arrival by Senator Joe Manchin. We already know that story, guys. I do not want to revisit it once again. But anyways, guys, hey, Senator Bernie Sanders is calling for the reinstatement of the child tax credit. And hopefully this does pick up a little bit of traction because of the Democrats recently passing that bill, the Inflation Reduction Act, which was around $7.9 billion. So hopefully we bring the child tax credit back once again. And last but not least, guys, in regards to some stimulus update news, we do have Governor Kemp is still promising $350 cash payments to all Georgians in certain social benefit programs. Yes, Governor Brian Kemp is providing more cash relief to vulnerable Georgians, his team announced this past Monday. Now, Governor Kemp said that he has dedicated more than $1 billion to the Department of Human Services, or DHS, to provide cash aid of up to $350 one-time payments for active enrollees in certain social benefit programs, per his statement. Now, he says that the assistance will help some Georgians, most vulnerable citizens, cope with the continued negative economic impact of COVID-19 and high inflation rates. Now, we do have information in regards right here as far as how you can be eligible to receive one of these one-time $350 cash payments. Number one, if you're enrolled in Medicaid, SNAP, or TANF government benefit program by July the 31st. Number two, cash assistance will not be provided to those enrolled after the particular cutoff date. Number three, Georgians who are enrolled in more than one of the previously mentioned programs will receive one of these payments. Then number four, the DHS will be communicating with eligible Georgians through the Georgia Gateway portal. It appears you won't need to do anything on your end. The state will arrange the cash payment to be directly to you. And then number five, all eligible Georgians should log into the Georgia Gateway accounts and verify their personal information and contact preferences that they are all up to date so that they don't send the cash checks to the wrong address. So again, guys, the pledge from Governor Kemp comes less than a week after he proposed between $250 to $500 refund checks and $500 property tax breaks, although the exact eligibility of this proposal is still undetermined. But anyways, guys, hey, if you live in Georgia, hey, your governor is still fighting for you, fighting for the residents in the respective states, trying to use that stimulus funds from the federal government to send it directly to those residents in the respective states. So I definitely like to see programs exactly like this versus those other programs that are trying to create mass programs that could potentially use up all the money and have nothing left to give to the American people in those particular states. So again, Governor Brian Kemp, continue to do what you do and provide that stimulus relief aid to those residents, especially in the form of refund checks, property tax breaks, as well as cash payments, because that is exactly what the American people need. And other governors need to look at exactly what you are doing in the state of Georgia. But anyways, guys, hey, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.